Hi friends and welcome. This is Deborah here at Cottage to Courtyard. Thanks so much for coming over to see what my quick pop-up video is all about. I have a little pre-Christmas DIY that I want to share with you all. Christmas decorating will begin in full swing next week, so I hope you all come back to see what I'm doing this year. For today, I'm going to be showing you all how I gave one of my large Christmas pillows, which you're seeing here on the screen, that I made last year, a super easy and quick update to refresh it for this year. And you could also use it in your everyday decor just by easily removing two small things. Do you want to see how I did it? Come on, let's have a look. Before we get into the rest of the video, let's have a quick look back at how my bed was styled for Christmas last year in the bed and breakfast theme.
I see snowflakes on the chimneys, and the candles have a surge.
Okay, first we're going to talk about the size of the pillow. What I actually used was a body pillow that I had ordered from Amazon last year, and I decided to use this beautiful Waverly floral fabric with some coordinating ticking stripe in red and cream, and then a red and beige check fabric to go along with it. I wanted it to have the colors of Christmas, but not necessarily scream Christmas, so that if I wanted to do something with it later, I could. When I made this pillow, I wanted to make sure it felt luxurious, so I made the mermaid tail side ruffles 12 inches long. So the completed size of this pillow is 78 inches by 17 inches, and it fits beautifully on our queen size bed. The pillow design started by this cute little Dollar Tree Christmas gnome sign that says "Believe" on it. I started by adding antiquing wax to the white part of the sign because it was just a little too stark white, and then I drilled holes on the sign in 6 different strategic places so that I'd be able to tie it on the pillow front. And here's a look at the back so you can see the holes a little better. The next thing I did was lay the sign on the pillow front and marked where the holes are so I'd know exactly where to attach the fabric strips that I was going to use to tie it on. And now that I've shown you how this pillow looked last year and sort of explained how I put it together somewhat, I'm going to move forward and show you the changes that I made to it and how I put it all together step by step. Alright guys, as much as I enjoyed the cute little gnome sign, I knew that I wanted to change it up a bit this year without having to buy yet another sign, but I still wanted to be able to use the gnome sign and flip it over if I wanted to go back to it. So what I did was I turned the sign over to the back and I gave it a new look. I took a scrap piece of drop cloth, stenciled the word cottage on it in country red, and how I did it is up on the screen where you're seeing it now. And I also want to mention that I could have easily just painted the back of the sign in like an antique white or something and then stenciled the word cottage on it, but I like the texture of the drop cloth and it pairs very well with the Pottery Barn linen bedding that I have. Here I'm showing you the pillow front without the sign on it, so you can basically see the mechanics, if you will, of the fabric ties that I made to tie the sign on with. I cut 6 of each color fabric into 10-inch strips and cut the ends of them at an angle so they'd look nice, and so I could tie the Dollar Tree jingle bells on the ends of the red check strips only. So each tie has 2 bells, which I'll show you next. Okay friends, here's a close-up so you can see a little better. I pulled 2 fabric strips, one green, one red, through the hole only, and then I tied the jingle bells to the red check strips. But what I did to add a little Christmas charm to the ties was I cut Christmas plaid ribbon into 8-inch long strips and laid one across, then tied it all together. That way the Christmas ribbon is super easy to remove, and if I want to ever change it or leave it off completely, it works great, and especially if you want to use the pillow for just an everyday look. So let me get it all tied together and I'll be right back to show you how this pillow looks with its new cottage sign. Okay friends, here she is all finished and placed on the bed, and I just love her new look. It still speaks to Christmas with the sage green and warm red colors of the fabrics, but also with the Christmas ribbon. You know, it would be really easy to remove the Christmas ribbon and the jingle bells to just use this pillow for an everyday look, wouldn't it? And another thing is, if you don't sew, you could easily do this to an existing pillow cover and simply hot glue the ties on to the pillow front. You would just need to choose the right size sign to fit the pillow you have. Before I let you all go, please be sure to come back next week to kick off my Christmas 2022 decorating series with me, where we will be starting here in the bedroom. All right, my friends, thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed it and drew inspiration to create something beautiful for your home. I'll see you here early next week, so until then, you all have a blessed, safe, and happy Thanksgiving with your loved ones. Bye-bye, my lovelies.